Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sean Gonzalez, and today I'm doing a review of the Neewer shoulder rig, which cost $85 off of eBay. Um, Before I get into the review, I just want to say that I've searched all over YouTube and I couldn't find any reviews on it, on how well this thing is built, any information on it basically. I could find pictures on Google, but that's about it. Just pictures and pictures on YouTube. There's no videos or anything like that. So hopefully for the people who found this rig on eBay and they're interested in buying it, maybe this video will help them out. So let's get right to it. So we have the quick release plate right here. This thing is solid. It doesn't move once you fasten it in correctly. All you have to do is unscrew this little fastener right here and lift it up just like that. Now to put it back in, it won't just go in as smooth as you took it out. You have to push this little button right here and it'll fall right in place. Now you have to make sure this fastener is tightened down all the way so your quick release removes from the base easily. It does have these rubber little pads right here so the bottom of your camera doesn't get scratched or makes any marks on it. So that's pretty cool. Then you have this little screw right here, which screws it, comes out pretty easily. It's a flathead screwdriver right here. I'm sure you guys can see that. It comes with two of these, two different sizes, but this is the main factory size that all tripods and quick release plates come with. I guess they just gave you the other one just in case as a backup for some odd reason. Now connected to the quick release, you have a little leveler right here, and I guess that comes in handy. I don't really use it too much, just depending on my shot and how it looks to me. I'm not really paying attention to that, but for people who like to use levelers, you got one right there, so that's a plus. But overall, this quick release plate base comes in handy. It's solid, nice quality build. Now it does go up and down for your camera to adjust to your matte box or your sunshade or your lens support. I'm sorry. All right, so the shoulder pad is made out of this rubbery plastic type material. It's pretty soft, it's squishy, you can squeeze it and it'll flex back to its original shape. It slides right onto these 15mm rails pretty easily and slides off. Let me unscrew the two end caps that hold it on there. So I'm going to pull it off and then I'll put it right back on for you guys. Slides off pretty easily. The only down part is the bottom of it is this weird shape. I guess you guys can see it right there. One side is, this side has a wider or smaller groove than this side, which is more wider. I guess that's for however you feel comfortable putting on your shoulder, maybe your left or your right shoulder. I guess it depends which way you like the way it feels. Other than that, I mean, it's pretty comfortable, but the rig itself is unbalanced if you don't have weights for the back, a counterweight, and there's hardly any room on the back, as you can see right here, because you have these end caps. But if you slide everything forward, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to squeeze some weights on here. I'll figure something out and I'll put that in another video to show you guys the solution I come up with. I'm going to keep it as cheap as possible, you know, run and gun type of rig. So yeah, I'll be sure to make a video on that to show you guys. But this shoulder pad is pretty comfortable. I have no problems with it. But like I said, depends on if you have it on your left or your right shoulder. Alright, so the matte box slash sunshade I have for this is, I guess you can say it goes with the Neewer shoulder rig. It's not a Neewer brand, it's some off-market brand. But a lot of Chinese manufacturers make this same exact matte box, and they sell it under all types of names. I'm not even sure the name of this matte box. I can put the link in the description once I find out. But this thing costs $15, $14.99, and it looks pretty good. It does the job. These are swinging barn doors right here. Then you got your French flag up top, fully adjustable. It's not the best matte box, but it'll get the job done. These come off pretty easily. Let me unsnap it. But you have to be careful, because if you play with these things too much, rip them off, put them on, you probably could break it because they're made of cheap plastic. So let's put this back on here and not take it off again unless I need to. So they adjust fairly easily, but if you're running around, you know, you got your rig jiggling everywhere, they're not going to move. I'm not sure how they're going to hold up in tough winds, but unless you're in a blizzard or a sandstorm, I think you'll be okay shooting on your project. So this comes, let me turn it sideways so you guys can see. This adjusts up and down. Oh, this way, wrong side. These are plastic, I'm sorry. These are plastic, these are metal, which come on the rig, the blue ones. This plasticky blue one came with this matte box, which I mean to replace because I'd rather have the aluminum ones. Let's see, let's loosen this. This matte box goes up and down once you loosen this little screw right here. Alright, so you can adjust it up or down for your lens. The only downside is it doesn't have any filter holders, so you can't put any filters on there. But there is a video on YouTube by, I believe the username is Chengda, I believe. Nice tutorial on how to upgrade this thing, customize it to hold your filters in there, filter trays. But at 15 bucks, you can't go wrong with this thing. Alright guys, so here is my rig all set up. I'm recording with my iPhone, so excuse the audio, it's pretty bad because my DSLR is on there, and I use the Rode Rec app to capture audio into this little SmartLav. But since I'm recording video, I can't use a SmartLav, and the audio may sound a little hissy. But anyway, I'm using a Canon T2i or 550D, depending on where you're from, connected to the Helios 44M 58mm lens. It's a Russian lens. Connected to the Vidatlantic lens clamp, which holds on to my Sankor 16C. I know it's a lot going on here, but they all need each other to survive, trust me. The Sankor doesn't screw into this lens, so that's the reason this clamps onto that. And this screws into the Helios lens. Alright, so we're going down to the lens support, like I was saying earlier in the video. Remember how I said I put Velcro on it? Without the Velcro, I wouldn't be able to adjust the lens like this. When I focus, the anamorphic lens just glides right over where the rubber grippy part was. So that came in handy. That I just thought of that idea off the top of my head. I looked in my drawer, and I just said, hey, Velcro, why not? And it worked. So moving on, we have the magic arm right here. I know I didn't discuss that, but it's a magic arm. I'm pretty sure you know what a magic arm does. You unscrew this little handle right here. Let me focus this. You unscrew the little handle, and this whole arm will fall. It'll fall, and you can hold it wherever you want to keep it still, and then you fasten this and tighten it, and the arm will stay solid, and it will not move. It's going into this little clamp I have on this side. Let me show you. I didn't show you that on the rig. Right here. This clamp right here cost, I believe, $5. It's made of the same material as these rails and these supports right here on the rods, on the rails, I'm sorry. And I have that on this side by itself, holding on to the magic arm. So going over to this side, the magic arm comes across and is holding up my 7-inch higher display. Now you're probably asking, why do I have this big bulky display on here? Well, number one, it cost me about 60 bucks. It wasn't that expensive, pretty cheap. You can run Magic Lantern from the camera and the monitor picks it up. If I did that with a tablet, I wouldn't be able to use Magic Lantern because the app you have to use, DSLR Controller I believe it's called, isn't compatible with Magic Lantern. So that's a plus on my side. But I actually like this monitor. It's rugged. You bang it and it won't break. Unlike a tablet, which I'm pretty sure could crack or snap if it falls. This thing has been dinged up and it's still going strong. Alright, so let's move to the front of the rig so you can see the anamorphic lens, the Sancor 16C. If you're into anamorphic shooting, I'm going to have a whole bunch of videos coming up on how to shoot anamorphic, why to shoot anamorphic when shooting your projects. Mainly towards short or feature films. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to my channel and I'll show you a whole bunch more videos on that. And this is basically my rig. That's my whole setup, and I hope you guys actually enjoyed this review. I tried to go over as much detail as I could, so you may hear me repeat some things once or twice. Let me know what you guys thought about the review, and if you want to stay updated with more of my videos, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.